one of Charlie Kirk's children is not his.
Erika Kirk is clearly panicking and trying to stay ahead of the situation, because after months of saying no, a DNA test has now officially been filed in court, and it confirms exactly what she was trying to avoid. The results establish that her ex is the biological father, and the moment those results became part of the legal record, he didn't stay quiet. He immediately filed for full custody and is now also demanding child support. For years, Erika carefully controlled the narrative around herself and her family, but this court case doesn't just expose the truth she's been dodging, it completely shifts the power dynamic. The man she pushed away isn't asking her for anything anymore, he's asking a judge to intervene. And based on what's coming next, this DNA test may only be the first thing Erika is about to lose.
It's just the public is making all this stuff up. None of this adds up. No. Oh, lady. No, she needs to, excuse me, my language. She needs to get picked up.
Anyone who has followed the Erika Kirk situation closely can point to the exact moment things began to unravel for her. And it was when she posted that photo meant to prove where she was on September 10th, the day Charlie was gunned down in front of millions. From the beginning, people questioned Erika's whereabouts around the time of Charlie's death because her behavior afterward appeared suspicious. She initially claimed she was at a medical appointment with her mother in Arizona when Mikey McCoy called to say Charlie had been shot, but many didn't believe her. By that point, Erika had already been caught in too many contradictions for her story to sound credible. When the backlash became impossible to ignore, she shared a photo intended to prove she was away with the kids during the assassination. Instead, it backfired. The children in the image appeared far older than Erika's actual kids, who were reportedly 3 years old and 1 year old at the time. The kids in the photo looked at least 2 years older each, and once people noticed that discrepancy, the DNA speculation exploded across the internet.
Whose kids are these? Erika Kirk provided this as proof of where she was September 9th. Not that September 9th was ever in question, but she provided this as proof. But y'all, whose kids are these? Something about this proof doesn't add up and people are skipping right.
At that stage, the public wasn't just demanding a DNA test anymore. They wanted a deeper investigation into Erika's past. People began asking whether she already had an entire family before she ever met Charlie, and whether her ex was still actively involved in her life. That would explain why the children never quite seemed like Charlie's from the beginning. These rumors didn't come out of nowhere. They grew from years of inconsistencies in Erika's story, especially surrounding her kids. One resurfaced video showed Erika with her ex, Tyler J.T. Massey, at a Trump rally. While the setting itself wasn't unusual for her, what caught attention was a young girl standing between them who bore a strong resemblance to J.T. Erika's interaction with the child made people question whether she was the girl's mother and whether J.T. was the father. The timing made it even more suspicious, as the clip resurfaced shortly after Erika claimed she hadn't dated anyone in the 5 years before meeting Charlie. It wasn't just the claim, it was the way she framed it, as if she were trying to separate herself from other women and portray herself as morally superior.
I lived out here. I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was. Somehow getting drinks was the replacement of having coffee and breakfast. I personally would rather have coffee or brunch with someone than going, I don't drink. I find it unproductive, not because I'm holier than whatever. I just don't operate that way. But I always thought it was very strange how she would go to drinks with one guy and then go to dinner.
That claim turned out to be easy to debunk. During the very years Erika described herself as disciplined and untouched, she appeared on Bravo's Summer House, filmed in New York City bars and in the Hamptons. In nearly every scene, she was either drinking or on dates with men. When she doubled down on her carefully curated image, old receipts flooded back online. Many people believe her ex, the same one she allegedly tried to erase from her story, is the person who resurfaced that evidence. According to this theory, he finally got tired of Erika constantly rewriting her past to fit whatever version of her trad fantasy she was promoting. That pressure is what ultimately pushed the conflict into court. Things became even more complicated when resurfaced records suggested Erika wasn't casually dating J.T. Massey at all. The two even did a full engagement-style photo shoot, strongly implying marriage plans, and reportedly shared a child together. Erika herself spoke publicly about how in love she was with JT in an Arizona Foothills magazine interview. On its own, that wouldn't be suspicious, but lying about it was. Erika appeared genuinely shocked when the lawsuit was filed, likely because she assumed those receipts would never resurface. Used to controlling the narrative through media appearances, she even attempted intimidation tactics in interviews to shut down questions. But that didn't stop her ex. If anything, it made him more determined to step forward, especially because of concerns over how Erika was treating the children.
Remember I told you that Daddy was working with his friends from heaven to send you presents every day so you always know you're loved? See?
This is Sesame Street.
It is.
Sesame Street.
I know, it's Sesame Street.
As the DNA panic spread, calls for Erika to lose custody intensified, with many questioning her ability to parent responsibly. Instead of slowing down and demonstrating stability, Erika continued her press tour and posted a grainy photo that proved nothing. Observers began to understand why her ex would pursue custody, especially after reports that Erika told her daughter it was somehow her fault that Charlie died, an inappropriate and damaging thing to say to a grieving child. Rather than recognizing that moment as a cry for help, Erika allegedly handed the kids off to nannies and boarded a flight for her next stop. When she did appear with them, it was reportedly staged for cameras. That strategy failed. In one video, she barely held her daughter and then took her to a warehouse filled with gifts from strangers, raising further concerns. The situation escalated when reports revealed that Erika's ex wasn't the only one seeking custody. Charlie's parents were as well. Regardless of biology, Charlie loved those kids as his own, and his parents believe he would have wanted them raised by people who truly cared for them. While Erika claims she's fighting to preserve Charlie's legacy, she appears to be neglecting the children he loved most. Now she's trapped in a situation she can't control through social media. The DNA test is real, the lawsuit is active, and the courts don't care about her image, only the welfare of the kids. At this point, it's not just one man questioning her fitness as a parent, but multiple sides stepping in. And for the first time, Erika is losing control in real time.